All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for real people, just like you and just like me. Well, big news if you're a fan of Journey or Chicago, because there's this band called Generation Radio, which is about to drop a full-length album, just came out with their first single. The single is called Why Are You Calling Me Now? It's too late to call me. It's a great song. Big hooks, big songwriting, big hair. Jason Chef got the poofy hair again still. Looks really good for his age, let's just be honest. And this band has a ton of potential. This thing was supposed to get off the ground in a bigger way, but then Journey called, and Dean smartly answered the call and went to Journey. I do believe this was supposed to be a touring band to have Dean Castronovo and Jason Chef and Jay DeMarcus from Rascal Flatts, who I'm sure did a lot of the arranging and producing, and he really has a deep respect for both Chicago and Journey. I believe if you go on YouTube and you search out Generation Radio, there are a couple of gigs that they did. I don't know how many gigs precisely, but there are videos out there of them performing, and it's a holy crap Batman. It's like, wow. If you're a fan of Journey or Chicago, and then if this band went out on the road and performed, right, they could do Chicago songs, Journey songs, and this new material, and it would be a killer show. I don't know if they're going to do any Rascal Flatts songs. I'm hoping not. I don't mind Rascal Flatts. I like them, but I'd rather see the focus be on Jason and Dean because they bring a lot to the table. And this is a big deal for fans of melodic rock. And if you're a radio guy, if you're a guy who runs like an internet radio station, I can't appeal to the corporate overlords who run these terrestrial radio stations because it's just all beamed in. It's ridiculous. But if you're an independent guy or gal and you run a radio station, you should really consider adding this song because it's a wow factor. It's, not the greatest song I've ever heard, but this is up there as far as songs I've heard this year. This is just Jason sounding great, the keyboards in the song. I mean, you're going to just feel very comfortable listening to this tune. Like, yeah, where have these guys been? And who knows, maybe after Journey finishes touring, which again, they're coming out with their album next month. So that's going to kind of sustain them and push them along, probably not only for the second leg of their tour, but my guess is probably after that. That is, if they're not touring restrictions and stuff that happen again in the fall, which I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again because it's just the world we're living in. It's just really unpredictable and sad, but this kind of music is very uplifting, very positive. I would pre-order your copy courtesy of my friends over at Frontiers Music, who know a good band when they hear it. And to sign these guys to a deal, I think was very, very smart. Even if they don't end up touring, this is going to be something that you're going to want to listen to, especially if they're not going to play it on the radio. And of course, even though the band is called Generation Radio, they're talking about the radio from like 30 or 40 years ago. So that's my take on Generation Radio. It's fantastic. Again, if you're a fan of Journey, Chicago, maybe Rascal Flatts, production on this first song is just spectacular. Go check it out. And I'll keep you updated on this band if I find out anything regarding a touring schedule or a possibility. I don't know. I know Jason Chef is also out on the road right now as a solo artist, and he's performing all those songs that he didn't get to perform while he was with Chicago toward the end. So it's great to hear like, what kind of man would I be? You know, you could check that out. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube and Jason looking and sounding great. So that's it. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Folks, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications. Also, Patreon for $1 a month. We went through a little transition from 1 month to the next month, and we took kind of a hit. When I say we, I'm talking about me, myself, and I. You know, I do what I can. I'm not really a fundraiser. I am not a self-promoter. But if you like the content and you can spare $1 a month and you want to communicate back and forth in a friendly, just, you know, non-conflict sort of way, Patreon is a good place to do that. We have people that post like concert highlights sometimes. We have other people that get on there and they may do commentary about a video I put out, which is always interesting to get other perspectives. If you want to, you know, put in your 2 cents or 5 cents or whatever you got, it's a good place to do it. And nobody's there to attack or do anything negative. We're pretty much all on the same page. That's what makes it a great place to be. So if you want to spend $1 a month, it's helpful to me and it keeps the channel going. All right, that's the video. I will see you all real soon.